All right, welcome. We are ready to go here for our second semifinal match, and what a first one we had as the Jaguars, the Colts had the Jaguars on the ropes for all of set 3, 4, and 5, and the Jaguars able to balance on that rope a little bit longer than the Colts could, and they ended up with an extended 19-17 win in set number 5. So that puts us puts that match into the books. Jaguars will move on to the Region 1 championship game with an overall record of 33 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. And the Richland Colts will go to the third place game tomorrow with an overall record of 24 wins, 10 losses, and no ties. That sets us up for our next one, the Oak Grove Grovers and the Central Cass Squirrels. Grovers will be the home team on the scoreboard. They're warming up right now on the court in their, I want to say purple, but officially school colors are maroon. So it's right in the middle of that shade of purple and maroon in their purple jerseys with white numbers and trim. And then the Central Cass Squirrels, they're along the baseline on the left side of the screen there in their red jerseys with white numbers outlined in black. The Central Cass Squirrels 24-12-1 after their quarterfinal win yesterday, which happened to be over the Wyoming Ridgewood Warbirds in 4 sets. 25-14 Squirrels set 1, 26-24 Warbirds set 2, and 26-24 Squirrels in set 3, and then the Squirrels come back and win 25-13 in set 4 yesterday to advance to tonight's semifinal against Oak Grove. And Oak Grove, well, they took on the Kindred Vikings, and they would sweep the Vikings in 3, 25-14, 25-18, 25-23 to pull them into tonight's semifinal match with the Central Cass Squirrels. These two teams, well, they've met a few times this year. And let's pull it up here. Let me find it really quick. I forgot to pull it up earlier. I've seen them a couple times on the Undy Sports Channel this year at the Shields Fargo Invite. There we go. Now we can pull up the Central Cass schedule there. There's a lot of matches to look through. We'll go. Speaking of matches to go through, we'll go through some of the other scores. What I can tell you is that the Region 2 championship will be between the Thompson Tommies and the Mayport CG Patriots. The Central Cass Squirrels have played the Oak Grove Grovers, not including tonight, a total of 3 times, including tonight. Back on September 13th, the Grovers would fall to the Squirrels 3 sets to 2. Or no, check that. The Squirrels would fall to the Grovers 3 sets to 2. And then in the Shields tournament, Oak Grove would defeat the Squirrels once again 2 sets to 1. So the Grovers are 2-0 against the Squirrels this season. And we'll turn it over now to the PA announcer for the opening announcements.
For tonight's semifinal round of the 2008 Region 1 Volleyball Tournament. Our second match this evening is between the Oak Grove Grovers and the Central Cass Squirrels. The match is designed with the strict code of good sportsmanship. We expect all fans to support their team in a sportsmanlike manner and would like to remind you, you represent your school and community by your actions. For the safety of our players and fans, we have parents keep a close eye on your team
All right, so there's your starters for Oak Grove. Amanda Roller, Julia Bogart, Kellen Johnson, Morgan Nye Miller, J.C. Gunderson, Lauren Fornes, and Madeline Nelson.
Number 2, Haley Quickstriver. Number 6, Paige Reedy. Number 9, Jada Alderman. Number 10, Isabel Leonard. Number 14, Josie Boer. Number 19, Callie Flick. And number 23, Sydney Bridges. And now the starters for the Squirrels. At outside hitter, she's a senior. She wears number 1, Kylie Grush. At the other outside hitter position, she's a senior and wears number 5. That's Mackenzie McKinnon. The center is a senior. She wears number 8. That's Peyton Richter. A middle blocker, a junior, wearing number 11, Greta Gibson. Another middle blocker, a junior. She wears number 15. It's Kobe Johnson. The libero for the Squirrels, a senior wearing number 16, Jordan Alderman. And a rear hitter, she's a senior and wears number 20, it's Lexi Boer. The Squirrels are coached by Nicole Nelson, assisted by Stephanie Anderson and Alyssa Wisowski. The officials for tonight's match are Sandy Pop and Mary Rodenberger. The line judges are Jeremy Lucio and Amy Line.
All right, so we have a total of 2 region championships set up. It's Region 2. Now we just got the click in the head site. We have a total of 2 region championships set. In Region 2, it's Thompson versus Mayport CG. And in Region 4, it's Langdon versus North Star. As those updates continue to come into us, we'll pass them along to you. Once again, your starters for Central Cass: Kylie Grumish, Kenzie McKinnon, Peyton Richter, Greta Gibson, Kobe Johnson, and Lexi Boer. Your starters for Oak Grove: Amanda Roller, Julia Bogart, Kellen Johnson, Morgan Nye Miller, J.C. Gunderson, Lauren Fornes, and Madeline Nelson. Last one went to 5 sets. This one's supposed to start at 7:30. It's now almost 8:30. I would not be a bit surprised if this one went to 4 or 5 sets as well. I can almost guarantee you it won't be a 3-set match, but I've been known to be wrong before. So, first point goes to the Central Cass Squirrels. That's Kenzie McKinnon. At least I believe it went to the Squirrels. They give it to Lexi Boer, actually. A little slow on that one. Now we're tied at 1. Kellen Johnson will get the kill there, and now the Squirrels will go on the attack. Push it over. You have to get used to these numbers as they were wearing different jersey colors yesterday. Joust at the net. Madeline Nelson gets called for the touch violation, and that makes it 2-1 Central Cass. Fargo Davies defeats Fargo South 3-0, and now another EDC one coming in. The West Fargo Cheyenne Mustangs lead the West Fargo Packers 2-0, 25-22 check that, 1-1. Mustangs win the first one, 25-22. Packers win the second one, 25-18. It's 2-2 here. Both kills for Kellen Johnson for Oak Grove. Going on the attack, and I believe that was Grumish, and it was. Kylie Grumish will get the kill, 3-2 Central Cass. Serve is up and over. And a little miscommunication there as Nye Miller tried to set it to nobody. It was her ghost teammate, apparently, and now it's 4-2 in favor of Central Cass, and that's where Central Cass wants to be. They want to be in front of the Grovers. They want the Grovers to come back from behind. Bogart dug out by Kinnan. Now Richter with the set. Kobe Johnson, check that, Greta Gibson into the net on the attack error, and that makes it 4-3. One touch violation for Oak Grove, one attack error for Central Cass. All the other points scored on kills. Serve hits the tape as it goes over. It's down for an ace. It is Kellen Johnson with the ace. Tied at 4 now. Johnson's serve is over. Now Richter will set it up on the second touch, and that will come down. Point for the Grovers. (5-4). Oak Grove has their first lead of the match. I think, anyway, unless I wasn't paying attention. And I apologize if that was the case. Here's a set by Berg. Bogart, far side, dug out by McKinnon. Now the set by Richter, near side, and the attack is down. No. 2 touches back to the Squirrels. Boer on the set. For Gromish, near side, blocked at the net. That was Lauren Fornes, as well as Berg in on the block. And the Wally stays alive. Comes back over to the Grovers. Berg sends it over in 2 and puts it down. Grovers take a 2-point lead, 6-4. Nice play there by Cara Berg. Now the serve will come out of the hands of Kellen Johnson. She has 1 ace so far. She won't get one this time around. Richter with the set. Gromish, near side pin. Got it! 6-5. The Squirrels within 1. Lexi Boer will have the serve from the middle of the service line for the Squirrels. And that serve is up and over and down for an ace. Lexi Boer gets the ace. That's the first ace of the match for the Squirrels, and now both teams have an ace, and we're knotted up at 6 apiece. Boer will serve it up again from the middle of the service line. Roller diving low to keep that one alive. Bogart, Roller chases after it, but it'll be a touch violation as the Grovers will not be able to get it over. 7-6, Squirrels retake the lead. It's their second lead of the match, or of the set, I should say. Match 2 in that case. Boer sends it over. Roller makes first contact. Berg with the set. Bogart far side. Sends it over. Dug out by McKinnon. Now Richter with the set to Gromish on the near side. Roller one-handed dig. Chasing after it. There's Kellerman. Sending it back over to the Squirrels. Richter on the set. Here's the set for the attack from Gibson. Now Bogart goes on the attack. Dug out by Berg. Set by Richter. Near side Gromish. Blocked at the net. Berg with the set. Fornes out of bounds. 8-6, Central Cass with a 2-point lead. The winner of this one will play Northern Cass in the Region 1 Championship on Thursday night. And the other team will meet the Richland Colts in the third place game. Bogart with the kill attempt from the far side, but dug out by the Squirrels. Richter sends it back over. Dug out by Roller. Berg to Bogart. Richter with the set. Gromish near side, sending it over. Diving down for it is Bogart. And sending it back over is Johnson. Dug out by Adelman. The set by Gromish. Pushed over by the Squirrels. Now here's Berg with the set. Fornes over. Dug out by Boer. The bump set to the back end play there by Richter. Berg sends it back. Adelman digs it out. The set by Richter. Gromish near pin. Blocked at the net by Fornes. Squirrels keep it alive. Richter sets it up. And another block for the Grovers. Middle of the net, in on that one, both Bogart and Fornes. 8-7. So far, so good for this match here. We had a blast in the first one. We'll see if this one can match up to that energy level. Berg with the set. Fornes sends it over. Adelman dives and digs it out. Richter with the set. Dug out by Roller on the Central Cass attack. Now that'll be sent over there by Johnson. Richter with the bump set. Now Gromish sends it over and down just inside the line. 2-point lead for Central Cass, 9-7. Once again, the Squirrels have played the Grovers twice. Grovers are 2-0 in those matchups. One of them was a best-of-3 set at the Shields Fargo Invite. That was the most recent matchup between these two. Blocked at the net. Greta Gibson gets the block. 10-7. Serve is up and over. Roller on the second touch will bump it over in the direction of, that is Gunderson. Sends back over to the Grovers. Berg over to Gunderson. Attack from the 10-foot line. Up and over, dug out by McKinnon. Richter with the back set. Far side. Gibson into the net. 10-8, the Grovers are back within 2. Lauren Fornes will have the serve here for Oak Grove. Grover fans right in front of me. Central Cass fans on the far side. Serve goes out of bounds. 11-8. 3-point lead here for Central Cass. Adelman with the serve from the middle of the service line. Bogart makes first contact. Berg with the set. Gunderson dug out by Adelman. No, into the Squirrel fan base. 11-9. The kill goes to Gunderson. Morgan Nymiller will have the serve. She'll serve it up from the middle of the service line. A standing serve is up and over. Gromish makes first contact. Richter with the set. Colby Johnson blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Now they'll set it up McKinnon near side, and McKinnon will get the kill. 12-9. Both teams have both their timeouts. 2 timeouts per set. We are in set 1. Grovers send it back over. Squirrels keep it alive. McKinnon on the attack. Dug out by the Grovers and into the net, and McKinnon will get credit for the kill. 13-9. Richter with the serve, middle of the service line. And now here's the set. Over to the far side. Putting it down is Kellen Johnson. 13-10. Kellen Johnson, 3 kills and an ace, according to my numbers. And now the serve will go into the hands of Kellerman. Kellerman will set up just to the far side of the center of the service line. That serve is up and over. Richter on the set to the near side for McKinnon. Pushing it over. Dug out by the Grovers. Near side. That is, check that, Kellen Johnson. And it was tipped as it goes out. Johnson gets the kill. Richter will set it up. McKinnon dug out by Roller into the net. Can the Grovers keep it alive? No, it'll be a touch violation for Oak Grove. It is 14-11 as a result. We have another championship set up in Region 3. It'll be Napoleon Gackle Streeter versus the Oaks Tornadoes. So that's 3 of the 8 regions set for the region championship game. Pushed over, I believe it was Nelson who pushed that one over. And it's 14-12. The Grovers within 2. Roller with the serve for the Grovers. It's up and over. Richter with the set. Near side. Gromish blocked at the net. Squirrels send it back over. Richter on 2. Kellerman with the set. Near side pin. Attacked into the net. Actually, it was blocked. Point Squirrels. Squirrels maintain the 3-point lead. Service over and out of bounds. Service error number 1 for the Squirrels. 15-13. The Grovers come back within 2, and they have the serve. It'll be Kellen Johnson. She has an ace and 4 kills. See if she can add to that here. She serves it up from the middle of the service line. A slight jump serve dug out by Adelman. Now Richter races and then sent over by Gibson. Grovers will keep it alive. Bogart shoves it over from about 15 feet away from the net. Now Boer will set it up near side. Gromish and Roller, and they cannot get there. Kellerman goes for the dive, but even if she would have got it, I don't think she would have had enough power to send it over the net, and that makes it 16-13 as Gromish will get credit for the kill. And now Boer with the serve. It's up and over. Roller, low dig out there on the serve. Berg sets it up for Fornes. Fornes gets the kill. 16-14. Bogart will have the serve. She'll set up just to the far side of the center of the service line and bounce it once, and a standing serve is up and over. Adelman makes first contact. Richter with the set near side. Gromish sent over. Roller. And now Berg setting it up far side, and that will be dug out by Adelman. Run touch back to the Squirrels, and she touched the net. At least that's what the official says. 17-14. Grover fans not extremely happy about that one, but the match goes on. Bogart, Berg will, now they'll bump it back over. Free ball. Richter will set it up. That's McKinnon near side. Grovers keep it alive, and they have to struggle for that one. Roller will send it over. Richter with the set. Here's McKinnon near side. Grovers keep it alive. Gunderson gets the kill. 17-15. Once again, the winner of this one will play Northern Cass in the Region 1 Championship. We saw Northern Cass in Oak Grove a couple weeks ago at Oak Grove High School. That one was won 3-1 by the Jaguars. I have not seen the Squirrels and Jaguars play this year, but I know they've played at least once, if not twice. And now the Grovers are within one. Madeline Nelson gets credit for the block. 1 kill, 1 block for Nelson, and now the serve is up and over. Richter with the set, middle of the net. That is Greta Gibson, blocked by Madeline Nelson. Point Grovers, and we're tied at 17. Nelson with 2 blocks. Fornes will have the serve. Standing serve, middle of the service line, up and over. Boer to Richter to McKinnon. Blocked at the net by Cara Berg, and that will be a touch violation on Central Cass. Central Cass will take a timeout. They'll have 1 remaining in the set. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, Bank of North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. Mike Mason with you here on Polar Communications Channel 79, Jaguar Vision, also online. We're streaming this on Jaguars Online. Certainly appreciate you tuning in. According to the numbers that I had access to yesterday in the quarterfinal round, a grand total of 510 of you combined tuned in for the 4 quarterfinal round matches. I'm not sure what the numbers are here for the semifinals, but we certainly appreciate you watching yesterday, and I'm sure a majority of you, if not all of you, and maybe a couple more, are back tonight. Fornes will have the serve. We might have a few more viewers considering the weather conditions outside right now. We'll put it that way. Hope you're having a great Election Day Tuesday. Berg with the set to Madeline Nelson, dug out by Adelman. Now Richter will set it to the 10-foot line. Sent over and out of bounds on the Squirrels on the attack. That is the 3rd attacking error for Central Cass in the set here, and it's a 19-17 lead for Oak Grove. It's back to a 2-point advantage, and Fornes will have the serve. Fornes' serve is up and over. Gromish makes first contact. Richter sets it up for McKinnon. Dug out by Fornes. Now Berg will set it over far side for Gunderson. Blocked at the net. Berg will keep it alive. They'll set it up for Gunderson again. She sends it just barely over the net. Dug out by McKinnon. Richter with the back set. McKinnon sends it back over on the 3rd touch. Here's Berg. Madeline Nelson, 2 touches. Back over. Gromish digs it out. Richter now in the middle of the net. That is Greta Gibson with the kill. 19-18. Squirrels pull within 1. Adelman with the serve. Roller will make first contact. Berg with the set over far side. J.C. Gunderson dug out by Adelman. McKinnon dives and Gromish will send it over on the free ball. Here's Madeline Nelson shoving it down once again for another kill. 20-18. The Grover lead is back to 2. 1 timeout for the Squirrels, 2 for the Grovers. It'll be Julia Bogart with the serve, I think. No, check that. It is Morgan Nymiller with the serve, excuse me. Roller makes first contact as it comes back over to the Grovers. Now Madeline Nelson will go on the attack. Richter will set it up near side pin. Mackenzie McKinnon over, and the Grovers keep it alive. Gunderson, far side, tack down, kill, got it. 21-18. Serve is over. Richter will set it up for McKinnon. Near side. Blocked as it comes over on the net by Nelson. I believe it was off the hand of Nelson. Kellen Johnson was also there, and that'll be a kill for McKinnon. 21-19. Squirrels get the serve back, down by 2. It'll be Peyton Richter with the serve from the middle of the service line. Richter's serve is over. Bogart makes first contact, and that will go down in the books as an ace for the Central Cass Squirrels. Peyton Richter, she's a senior this year. And that makes it a 1-point set, 21-20. Bogart makes first contact. Here's the bump, and now Nelson sends it over from about 9 feet in front of the net. Richter will set it up near side for McKinnon. Tipped as it comes over. McKinnon with another kill. That's 5 for McKinnon, according to my numbers, and we're tied at 21. Well, there you have 2 for McKinnon on the scoreboard. I have her down for 5. Richter with the serve. And sending it back over there was Kellen Johnson. Now McKinnon will send it over, and McKinnon will get another kill. And since the scoreboard's off, we won't put another one into my stat book. She unofficially has 6, 22-21, and Oak Grove will take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. Welcome back. Coming out of the timeout, both teams have 1 timeout apiece. Mike Mason with you here on Polar Communications Channel 79, Jaguar Vision, also online at Jaguars Online. It's the semifinal round, match number 2 of the Region 1 2018 NDHSA Class B Volleyball Tournament. 3 of the 8 region championships are set. Regions 2, 3, and 4. So waiting for Regions 1, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That'll be a kill from the far side for the Grovers, and we're tied at 22. They give the kill to Kellen Johnson. I have her down for 5 now, and that's what the scoreboard has too. Kellerman wanted to serve here for Oak Grove. Middle of the service line, serve is up and over. Boer makes first contact. Now Richter with the set to McKinnon on the near pin. Kellerman makes first contact as it comes back over. He'll set it up for Bogart on the far side. Now Richter on the back set to Lexi Boer. Far side pin, attack into the net. Point Grovers, 23-22. Kellerman sends a serve over. Richter will set up for McKinnon here on the near side. Kellerman will dig that one out. Here's the set, near side pin sent over by, that was Johnson. Adaman on the second touch. Squirrels send the free ball back over. Roller makes first contact. Nyemiller will set it up there for Johnson. Johnson tips it over. Joust at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. They have to get it over on this touch, and they do not. Into the net. Another attacking error, and that makes it 24-22 in set point here for the Grovers. Central Cass will take a timeout, and so will we. They're out of timeouts. Grovers have 1 left. 24-22, back in a moment. All right, welcome back. Devils Lake defeated Valley City. Fargo Davies defeated Fargo South. Fargo Davies and Devils Lake will be in the semifinal on November 9th. That'll be at Devils Lake High School for the EDC Class A region tournament. Right now it's 24-22. Grovers looking to take set 1, and they won't get it this time. Squirrels get the kill, and it's 24-23. Once again, 3 of the 8 region championships, to the best of our knowledge, are set up. We'll tell you more about that during our next opportunity. Serve is over. Roller makes first contact. Nyemiller will set it up near pin. Attack goes into the net, and we're tied at 24. Serve from the middle of the service line. Roller. Here's the set over far side. Bogart gets the kill. according to my numbers, that's our first kill of the game so far, and now it's 25-24. You got to win by 2, and Roller will set up for the serve. According to my numbers, Amanda Roller had 6 aces yesterday against the Kindred Vikings. She won't get one here, at least not yet. Grovers, one touch, back over to the Squirrels. Boer will set it up, and I believe that is Gromish, and it will. Grovers will keep it alive. Bogart for the win. No, the Squirrels will keep it alive. Richter will set it up near pin, sent over and down. We're tied at 25. I don't know how the other regions are doing, but this one appears to be a long night here in Region 1. Kylie Gromish with 5 kills now. Tied at 25. Here comes the Squirrels. 26-25. Greta Gibson gets that one. And Oak Grove will take a timeout. Each team has exhausted their timeouts here in the first set. No more timeouts for either team. They'll have to finish this one out. Oak Grove, their backs are against the wall right now as the Squirrels lead 26-25. Set point for the Central Cass Squirrels. Back in a moment. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. 26-25 as we come out of the Oak Grove timeout. Squirrels have the lead, and they will have the serve set point here in set 1. It's been a good one here on semifinal night. First one went to 5 sets. This one, bonus volleyball in set 1. Kellerman makes first contact. Here's the set. Bogart far pin, dug out by McKinnon. Here's the set by Richter. Now Gromish will go in. Kellerman will dig that one out. Bump set over to Bogart, far side, and dug out by McKinnon. Richter with the set. Near side Gromish, sending it back over. Bogart makes first contact. Nymer with the set, and then sending it over was Bogart. Here's Richter with the set. Middle of the net, Greta Gibson, diving dig by Kellerman. Here comes the Grovers. They send back over the free ball, and here's a chance for Central Cass. And the attack is down, and the Kellerman will dig it out. Bogart will try and tie it up. Out of bounds. Central Cass takes the first set, 27-25. We'll take a break. Be back after this here on Jaguar Vision and Jaguars Online, Polar Communications Channel 79. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. All right, welcome back. Central Cass leads 1 set to 1. They take the first one, 27-25. One of my numbers leading the way for the Grovers is Helen Johnson, and leading the way for Central Cass right now is Kenzie McKinnon. Just edging out Kylie Gromish. Once again, that's according to my numbers. And we have another region that is set. So that's 4 of the 8 regions. Region 7 will feature Dickinson Trinity and Bowman County. So that makes 4 of the regions set now. Dickinson Trinity, Bowman County in Region 7, Thompson and Mayport CG in Region 2, Langdon and North Star in Region 4, and Napoleon and Oaks in Region 3. 4 down, 4 to go. And if I had to predict, I would guess that we'll get Regions 5, 6, and 8 before we get Region 1. That's just my guess, though. I could be wrong on that one. I just got confirmation that's probably a safe guess. 27-25, Squirrels in the first set. And they lead now 1-0. In the EDC, Class A EDC tournament, we know that we have 2 winners. We have Devil's Lake that defeated Valley City. That was an early game. If memory serves me correctly, that one started at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. And then most recently tonight, Fargo Davies defeated Fargo South 3-0. And at last check, I believe it was 1-1 between Grand Forks Red River and Shanley. And just got a new update. Shanley defeated their opponent 3-1. So that means there's 1 quarterfinal round left in that EDC tournament. That's being played at the higher seed. I can't remember who had the 4th one. I think it was West Fargo and West Fargo Cheyenne. No, I think that one went final. Let's pull it up here. Actually, we'll pull it up later as we're getting ready to start set number 2 here. Serve is over, and that was Nymiller. And now a couple touches later, back over to the Squirrels. Back set from Richter to Boer, sending it over and down. Lexi Boer kicks things off for the Squirrels. 1-0 lead here in set 2. Richter with the serve, it's up and over. Here's the set by Nymiller, and that one goes out of bounds. It's an attacking error, and it's 2-0 now in favor of Central Cass. Roller will dig out that one. 2 touches back to the Squirrels. Nice diving dig there by Richter. Sent back over by McKinnon on the second touch. Nice dig out there. Comes back. Grovers have to play it. Comes back over and out of bounds. 3-0 Central Cass. 4 attack errors in the first set. Now they're up to 6 for the Grovers. They had 1 service error, 1 net violation, and 3 touch violations in that first set. 5-1-1-1 for Central Cass on attack, service, net, and touch violations. And now the Grovers are on the board with a kill from J.C. Gunderson. According to my numbers, just 4. Adelman, now Richter will set it up far side. McKinnon. Dug out by Bogart, 1 touch. Back over, Colby Johnson shuts the door, puts it down. That attack goes into the net. 5-1. Gunderson sends it over. Adelman will dig it out. Richter with the set over far side. Kylie Gromish into the net. Attacking error number 6, 5-2. EDC is final now. Fargo Davies defeats Fargo South. Devils Lake defeats Valley City. Shanley defeats Red River. And West Fargo defeats West Fargo Cheyenne. That just came in about 3-4 minutes ago. Kept alive by the Grovers. Roller on the second touch over to Bogart, and they'll sneak it over and down for the point. Julia Bogart gets credit for the kill, and it's 5-3. So now the EDC quarterfinals are complete, and that tournament will move to Devil's Lake for the remainder of the matches in that tournament. Blocked at the net by Colby Johnson and Greta Gibson. Grovers keep it alive. Bogart sends it over. Boer on the second touch for Colby Johnson in the middle of the net. Who gets the kill? Colby Johnson has 2 kills now, and it's 6-3 as the Squirrels double up here on the Grovers. They lead 1-0, 27-25 in that first set in favor of the Squirrels. Colby Johnson will have the serve here for the Squirrels. It's up and over. Bogart makes first contact, jousts for it at the net, and the Squirrels will keep it alive. And now whistle blows. And they're saying Oak Grove. Let's see here. They're saying Oak Grove reached over the net. I missed it, but we'll go with it. And now Colby Johnson will serve it up once again. Roller makes first contact. Here's the set by Nymiller, pushed over by Madeline Nelson. 7-4. Madeline Nelson with 3 kills, including 2 blocks. Amanda Roller will have the serve for the Grovers. Their serve is up and over. Richter on the set. Gromish, far side. Roller digs it out. Joust for it at the net. Kellerman keeps it alive. Into the net. Grovers can't recover. Point Squirrels. Four in the first set, 4 in the second set. They're up to 8 attack errors, and that's an ace for Lexi Boer. I believe that's her second. And it is. 2 kills, 2 aces. Timeout Oak Grove. They have 1. Central Cass has 2. We'll keep it right here. We'll go over what we got so far for scores. In the EDC tournament, Fargo Davies 3 sets to none over Fargo South, 25-17, 25-15, 25-15. Devils Lake over Valley City 3 sets to none, 25-22, 27-25, 25-23. Shanley over Grand Forks Red River 3 sets to 1, 25-13, 22-25, 25-22, and 25-23. And the West Fargo Packers over the Cheyenne Mustangs 3 sets to 1, 20-25, 25-18, 25-22, and 25-21. Dickinson Trinity and Bowman will meet in the Region 7 Championship. Thompson and Mayport CG will meet in the Region 2 Championship. Langdon area Edmore Munich will meet North Star in the Region 4 Championship. And Napoleon will face Oaks in the Region 3 Championship. And Northern Cass will face either Central Cass or Oak Grove in the Region 1 Championship, but still a long ways to go to determine that one. Bogart. Dug out by Adelman. 1 touch back over to the Grovers, and they have to get over on that touch, and they do, and it's a kill. Far side, I think. They gave it to Kellen Johnson. I thought it was Miller who got it over, but we'll go with Kellen Johnson. 9-5. Send it over, Boer, now Richter, and Gromish will send it over from the 10-foot line, but it's blocked. 1 touch back over to the Grovers, blocked again. Squirrels keep it alive. Richter with the set, Gromish sends it over, dug out by Bogart. Now Berg with the set, back to Bogart near pin, dug out by Adelman. Richter will race over, set it up for Gromish, dug out by Kellerman, hits the beam on the ceiling, and Roller has to get it over, and she does. That'll be dug out there by the Squirrels. Richter will set it up near pin for Greta Gibson, who sends it into the Oak Grove bench. 9-6. Serve is over. Adelman will make first contact. Richter will set it up for Gromish, far side. Sent over, and Berg sends it back to the Squirrels in 2. Now, a little miscommunication there as both Richter and Gibson were going to go up for the set, and then they realized that they were going to bump heads, and they both backed off, and the ball falls to the ground. It's 9-7 on the error there by Central Cass. Roller will dig out that attack from the Squirrels. They'll set it up middle of the net for Lauren Fornes. She snuck it into the corner. I don't know about that one. Looked to be out of bounds to me, but we'll go with it. 9-8. Fornes gets credit for the kill. So Kellen Johnson will have the serve now. Johnson serve up and over. Adelman will dig it out. Richter with the bump. Now Gromish sends it over. Kellerman, Berg, near side, Bogart. Adelman digs it out, but Bogart gets the kill as she couldn't get it high enough for her teammates to recover, and we're tied at 9 off the kill by Julia Bogart. And Central Cass will talk it over now, and both teams have 1 timeout remaining. We'll take a break as well, and we'll be back in a moment here on Jaguars Online and Jaguar Vision, Polar Communications Channel 79. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. Tied up at 9-9 as we come out of the timeout. Central Cass leads the match 1-0 over the Oak Grove Grovers. Grovers are 2-0 against the Squirrels. But the one that matters the most is this one right here. Roller will dig it out. Berg with the set. Bogart near pin. Dug out by Adelman. Richter will set it up. Far side, Gromish going for the attack. Dug out by Roller. Berg tried to send it over in two, but sends it into the net instead. (10-9). Squirrels have the lead. Richter will set it up. Far side for McKinnon. Blocked at the net, comes back over, lands out of bounds. Point. Central Cass, and they take a 2-point lead. Oak Grove had 4 attack errors in the first. Now they're up to 6. They have 10 in the match so far. Serve is over. That was Berg with the bump set to Bogart, near pin, dug out by Adelman. Now Richter will race over and set it up just behind the 10-foot line. Well, Gromish will send over the free ball. Berg will set it up. Fornes, middle of the net. Out of bounds. Squirrels get the point, 12-9. Gromish will have the serve here for Central Cass. Serve is up and over. Roller makes first contact. Berg will set it up. Pushed over by Fornes. Blocked by Gibson. Bogart will try for the kill there, and the Squirrels will keep it alive. Gibson will send it back over. Roller makes first contact. Berg with the set to Bogart near pin. Dug out there by Gromish. Richter will set it back into the 10-foot line, and Gromish can't get enough power on that one. 12-10. The Grovers enter into the double-digit column of the scoreboard on the attacking error by the Central Cass Squirrels. Julia Bogart will have the serve. Kellerman will get a breather on the bench. Coming in will be Kellen Johnson for the Grovers. I believe she was the one who came in anyway. McKinnon on the set. Dug out by Roller. Berg with the set. And I believe that was Fornes. And no, it was Gunderson. And she'll get the kill. And it's 12-11 now. Grovers pull back within 1. Bogart will have the kill. Or the serve, excuse me. Richter will bump, set it back into play. Sent over by Gibson. Set by Berg, and the kill by Fornes. That ties us up at 12 here in set 2. Serve from Bogart is over. Gromish makes first contact. Richter with the set in middle of the net, shoved over there by Gibson. Back over to the Squirrels in 2 touches. Now the setup for McKinnon, far side. Tapped as it comes over to the net. Grovers have a chance. They will not get it. It'll be going to the books as a touch violation. 13-12 Central Cass. We have another region that has gone final. It is Region 5. It'll be Center Stanton and Shiloh Christian in the region championship game. Berg will send it over. And that attack goes into the net. 13 apiece. Five of the 8 regions are now in. We'll go over all of those in our post-game show coming up here at the conclusion of this one. We might have enough time to get all the regions in before this one finishes up. Berg with the back set far side, and that's dug out by Adelman off the Grover attack. Sent back to the Grovers. Berg will set it up. Gunderson near side sends it over. Adelman will dig it out. Richter with the set. Middle of the net. Colby Johnson gets it down. I believe it was Johnson anyway, and it was. Colby Johnson gets the kill, and it's a 14-13 lead for the Squirrels. Johnson with 3 kills, according to my numbers, including a block. Richter with the serve. It's up and over. Here's the set by Berg. Middle of the net, sent over by, I want to say that might have been Madeline Nelson. Can't quite see with the ponytail hanging over the jersey number there. Berg will set it up for Gunderson now, and dug out there by Richter. Boer sets it up for Johnson. Dug out by Roller. Berg with the set near side. Gunderson blocked at the net. Grovers keep it alive. Back over to the Squirrels. 2 touches back to the Grovers, and the kill, I believe it was Lexi Boer who touched it last. We'll see who they credit to on the scoreboard. They're giving it to Peyton Richter. Dug out there. by the Squirrels. Now McKinnon will go for it. Dug out by Roller, set by Berg. Nelson sends it over. Squirrels keep it alive. Richter with the set to Boer near pin. Grover struggle with it. Berg will set it back up, and I believe that was Gunderson who sent it over. Richter with the set, middle of the net. Colby Johnson blocked at the net by a trio of Grovers. Adelman sends it back over. Roller to Berg. Berg into the net. Point Squirrels. 16-13 on another attacking error for the Grovers. They have 8 of them in this set. They had 4 in the first set, so they got 4 more than they did in set 1. That one landed in bounds. Ace for Peyton Richter. Once again, Grover fans on the near side and the Central Cass fans on the far side of the gym. That one went out of bounds. Point Squirrels, 18-13. And another attacking error for the Oak Grove Grovers. If there's one thing you don't want to do in a semifinal, let's get down 2 sets to none. Then that one landed in bounds. Nice job there by the Grovers, and they'll get a point back. 18-14. UND women's basketball opener, they fall to Syracuse. That was a road game for the Fighting Hawks. I don't have a final score on that one, but I do know that Syracuse won that game. Here's the set. Roller will dig it out, and Nelson sends it over, dug out by the Squirrels. Joust for it at the net, and it's won by J.C. Gunderson. 18-15. Serve will go in the hands of Morgan Nymiller. Nymiller with a standing serve over the net. Richter will set it up for McKinnon, far pin. And Roller dives, digs it out, keeps it alive for the Grovers. Gunderson sends it over and just barely out of bounds. That was a close one. 19-15. McKinnon with the serve, and McKinnon the Grovers will get it back. Adelman will set it up in the direction of Richter. Back set to Boer, near pin, sends it over. Now the Grovers will come back on the attack. Gunderson dug out by McKinnon. Richter with the set. Gromish far pin. Blocked at the net. Now Boer will try and send it over. Roller on the second touch. Sends it over to the far side, but unfortunately, Kellen Johnson can't get there. That results in a point for the Squirrels, and that's 10 attacking errors in set 2 alone. For the Oak Grove Grovers, they have a total of 14 in the match so far, 20-15. Squirrels with a 5-point lead. Nelson will bump it over. Adelman will make first contact. Richter will send it over there to, that is Gromish. Now Gunderson will send it back over. Gromish with the bump set. Richter with the back set. And Boer at the near pin. Blocked at the net right in front of the official. Couldn't see who it was. It turns out to be J.C. Gunderson with the block. But it goes out of bounds, and it's 21-15, and Oak Grove will take their final time out of the set. Well, if this one continues to go the way that it does and Central Cass ends up winning it, it will be the first time in the Region 1 tournament that the lower seed has won a match in the Region 1 tournament. Just to clarify, of this Region 1 tournament, not overall in history or anything like that, but it's looking good for the Squirrels up to this point. We'll see if the Grovers can regroup out of this timeout here. Lot of side-out points for Central Cass. As a matter of fact, according to my numbers here, 11 of Central Cass's 21 points come off Oak Grove errors, of either errors or violations. Take those errors out of the book, and it's a 15-11 lead, or 15-10 lead for Oak Grove, but not the case this time around. That one goes down, near pin kill. It's Kellen Johnson. 21-16, 1-for-1 out of the timeout for Oak Grove. Central Cass has 1 timeout remaining. They lead 21-16 here in set 2. They lead the match 1 set to none, 27-25 in that first set. Hits the tape, and the Squirrels will get it back over. Roller, here's the set from Nymiller to Bogart, near pin. Dug out by McKinnon. Back over and slamming the door shut. Kellen Johnson. 21-17. Johnson with 8 kills, including an ace. Kellerman will have the serve now for Oak Grove, and Kellerman will have the ace for Oak Grove. According to my numbers, it's only 2 aces for Oak Grove in the match, and that's what the scoreboard reflects as well. Central Cass, though, on the other hand, only has 3. Richter with the back set, Boer near pin, sends it over, Roller dives and keeps it alive. Bogart will bump it back over, and then Bogart touched the net. Net violation on the Grovers, and that will make it 22-18. Serve goes into the hands of Colby Johnson for the Squirrels. Middle of the service line, standing serve is up and over. Roller will make first contact. Miller sets it up for Madeline Nelson, who gets the kill. 22-19, and the Grover lead, or the Grover deficit, I should say, has been chopped down to 3. The senior Amanda Roller has a serve for the Grovers. Her serve is up and over, and Boer makes first contact. Richter with the set to Gromish, blocked at the net, and it will fall for a point for Central Cass. Gromish will get credit for that one, 23-19. Oak Grove needs to rally right here. Need to play some flawless volleyball, and that one's blocked at the net. Kellerman will keep it alive. Miller sends it over in 2. Richter will set it up for Gromish, dug out by Kellerman. Miller with the set. Bogart near pin, sends it over, dug out by the Squirrels. Richter will set it up for Gromish again, and Kellerman was there but couldn't get it. It'll be a lift. Touch violation on the Grovers, and it's set point for Central Cass. Well, I was wrong on the first one. I said go to 4, and we'll see if this one reaches 4 or not as well. And that one goes out of bounds, and that will be the set. 25-19 in set 2. Let's go ahead and add up some numbers here. 14 attack errors for the Grovers, 1 service error for the Grovers, 2 net violations, total of 5 touch violations. For Central Cass, 5 attack errors in the second set for a total of 10. No service errors, no net violations, no touch violations. They remain at a total of 1 apiece for those 3 categories. 2 aces for the Grovers, 3 aces for the Squirrels so far in the match. Grovers will go to the left-hand side of the net. Squirrels will go to the right-hand side of the net. And we have another region that has gone final, Region 8. The championship match will feature the Stanley Blue Jays and the Kenmare Honkers. So 6 of the 8 regions are done. Still waiting on Region 1, which is this one here, and then we're also waiting on Region 6. What I can tell you about Region 6 is that, let's see here, I'll hit refresh. It'll be Lewis and Clark facing either Rugby or our Redeemers in the Region 6 championship. So still waiting on that one to go final. It could be close. This one might go final first. We'll see how the Grovers respond in set 3. If Grovers can send it to a set 4, we might get that Region 6 one first. We'll see what happens. Right now, we're heading into set number 3. And the question that needs to be asked now is, can the Squirrels sweep the Grovers? Grovers have not been swept too often this year. If they've been swept at all, I'd have to double check their schedule to know that for sure. Let's go ahead and do that. First point goes to Central Cass. Grovers have never been swept in a regular season match. They have been swept in some tournaments where it was a best of 3. But in a regular season 5-set match, they've never been swept in one of those matches. Tied at 1-1 now. And that kill will go down, and the Squirrels will get 2. Kenzie McKinnon gets credit for the point. McKinnon has 6 on the scoreboard. I have her for 7. McKinnon has the serve, and roller, Bogart got it back over. Richter will set it up near side for Gromish. Dug out by the Grovers. Sending it back over and down is Kellen Johnson with the kill. 2-2 now. Both teams will have 2 timeouts here in this set. Roller has the standing serve for Oak Grove. Here's the set by Richter. Back set to Lexi Boer, who gets the kill. 3-2. Serve into the net, 3-3. This time the serve will go into the hands of Kellen Johnson for Oak Grove. Morgan Ninemiller will get a breather on the bench. Johnson with the jump serve up and over. Adelman, 1 touch back to the Grovers. Roller on the second touch, bumps it over to the 10-foot line far side there for Bogart. Now the set by Richter, sent back over. Grovers will keep it alive. Berg sends it back over in 2. McKinnon to Richter to Gromish. Gromish got the kill. Squirrels take the 4-3 lead. Serve is up and over from Boer. And they just barely get it back over. Richter backpedaling there, and she'll set it up. And a nice diving dig there by Kellen Johnson. Bogart will send it back over to the Squirrels, while Richter will set it up for Gromish once again. Gromish will send it over. It'll be kept alive. Berg with the set, far side, 10-foot line, pushed over there by Bogart, where Adelman will send it in the direction of Richter. And then Richter will set up Kylie Gromish for the kill. Check that. Greta Gibson with the kill. There's another 1 on that jersey. 5-3, Lexi Boer will have the serve. Middle of the service line, Roller makes first contact. Berg with the set. Bogart far pin. Pushing it over and down for the kill. 5-4. I had Bogart down for 4 kills and a block. And Bogart will have the serve. No aces yet for Bogart. Maybe she'll get one here. No, she will not. She'll get a service there, and if there was wood here to knock on, I'll make sure to do that next time I make a statement like that. 6-4, Central Cass has the lead, and now it's 6-5, back-to-back service errors. 1 by each team, and now we're back where we started before those last 2 serves. Lauren Fornes will go on the serve for the Grovers. And the Oak Grove serve is over. Boer makes first contact. Richter will set it up. McKinnon near side pushing it over. Berg with a set for Madeline Nelson, and Nelson sends a dart right into the arms of Kylie Gromish, and that'll get deflected into the Squirrel bench. That ties us up at 6, and Fornes will continue on the serve. The serve is over. Boer makes first contact. Now Richter with the set middle of the net going down, and I think that was Greta Gibson, and it was. Comes back to the Squirrels. Now Gibson will try again, and the Grovers will keep it alive. Berg will bump it over from the 10-foot line, and that one would have been out of bounds had Adelman let it go, but the Squirrels will send it back. Grovers have another chance. They'll set it up for Gunderson. Got it! 7-6, Grovers take the lead. Fornes on the serve. Both teams have both their timeouts here in set 3. Central Cass leads the match 2-0. Back set, Gibson blocked at the net, comes back. Gunderson on the first touch. Berg with the set to Madeline Nelson, sends it over, dug out by Gromish. And now Adelman sends over the free ball back to the Grovers. Berg with the set, near pin, sent over. Madeline Nelson down for the kill. Got it. 8-6, and the Grovers take a 2-point lead. Fornes with the serve. Richter with the set. Gibson in the middle. Out of bounds on the attack. No tip. 9-6. Squirrels will talk it over in a timeout. They'll have 1 remaining. Oak Grove will have 2 remaining. And we'll take a break ourselves and be back in just a moment. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. 9-6, Grovers lead the Squirrels here in set 3, but they trail in the match 2-0. The Grovers are going to have to pull off 3 sets in a row here, and if they want to advance to the Region 1 Championship to face the Northern Cass Jaguars. Otherwise, it'll be the rivalry that we all love, or at least most of us love. I love it. Central Cass, Northern Cass. At this point in time is the higher percentage of the Region 1 Championship, but don't count the Grovers out just yet. They lead 9-6. Fornes with the serve up and over. Richter on the second touch, and McKinnon will bump it back over. Free ball here for the Grovers. Madeline Nelson tips it over, and Gromish will keep it alive. Now McKinnon blocked at the net by both Berg and Nelson. Back over to the Grovers. Berg with the set, far side. Gunderson dug out by Adelman. Richter with the set. Here's McKinnon near pin, dug out by, that was Gunderson. Madeline Nelson tried to send it over, got blocked. And the Grovers get it back. 1 touch back to the Grovers. Karaberg with the set. Madeline Nelson with the kill inside the line on the far side. 10-6. Grovers lead by 4. That's 8 kills for Madeline Nelson to go along with 2 blocks. Fornes with the serve. Richter with the set. McKinnon near pin. Sends it over. Tipped as it comes over. 1 touch back to the Squirrels. 1 touch back to the Grovers. Bergs will set it up for Nelson. Nelson got it. Back-to-back kills for Madeline Nelson. And it's 11-6. And here comes Oak Grove. Fornes will continue on the serve here as Oak Grove's looking good here in set 3. Burrow set it up, and check that. Richter will send it back over in 2. Now Gunderson got it. It was a nice attempt there by Adelman, but it was just a little too much power from Gunderson. Gunderson will make it 12-6, and for the first time in the match, the Grovers have doubled up on the Squirrels. Grover fans right in front of me, Central Cass fans on the far side, and it's an ace as it hits the tape as it goes over the net. And Lauren Fornes will get her first ace of the match, and now both teams have 3 aces, and it's a 13-6 lead here for Oak Grove. Central Cass still has 1 timeout in this set. They've already taken 1 of those 2. Richter with the back set to McKinnon. Blocked at the net. McKinnon keeps it alive. And now Richter will set it up, and the Grovers will keep it alive. Gunderson blocked at the net. Point Squirrels, 13-7. Adelman will have the serve here for the Squirrels. They trail 13-7. Hits the tape as it comes over. Berg with the set. Gunderson far side, dug out by Adelman. Here's the set by Richter, near side McKinnon. And that will be a kill as Amanda Roller will deflect off her fist into the Oak Grove crowd. Or check that. I'm not sure what team that is over there, actually. 13-8. Roller, Berg, Nelson, down for the kill. According to my numbers, that's 10 kills from Madeline Nelson. (14-8). Niemiller with the serve. Boer, Richter, McKinnon near pin, blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Adelman for McKinnon, excuse me. Madeline Nelson tips it over. Madeline Nelson will get the kill. Niemiller will have the serve for Oak Grove. It's up and over. Adelman makes first contact. Richter with the set. McKinnon near pin, dug out by Roller. Now here's the set by Niemiller. Madeline Nelson, middle of the net. She got another one. 16-8. Grovers double up on the Squirrels for a second time, and the Squirrels will take their second timeout. Once again, here's what we know from the other regions at this point. In Region 2, Thompson, Mayport, CG. In Region 3, it'll be Napoleon versus Oaks. In Region 4, it'll be Langdon versus North Star. In Region 5, it'll be Center Stanton versus Shiloh Christian. Region 6, we don't know yet. Region 7, Dickinson Trinity versus Bowman. In Region 8, Stanley versus Kenmare. And then Region 1 will be Northern Cass versus one of these two. Oak Grove will take advantage of what I guess you could consider a free timeout for the Grovers here. They're doing well in set 3, but they're going to need a stellar performance here on out. They need to rattle off 3 sets. They want to get into that region championship game. So far, so good in the first of those 3 sets that they need. Morgan Niemiller will have the serve for Oak Grove. It's up and over, and Richter will set it up and back over to the Grovers. Roller, Niemiller, Gunderson, got it! (17-8). 8 kills for Gunderson. Go on with a block. Niemiller will continue on the serve. Standing serve, middle of the service line, up and over. Richter with the set. McKinnon near pin. Roller makes contact. They have to get it over on that touch, and they do on the inside of the antenna, just barely. Here comes the Squirrels, though. Colby Johnson with the kill. 17-9. Richter with the serve. Niemiller with the set. Kellen Johnson blocked at the net. Grovers keep it alive. Gunderson sends it over. 2 and down. J.C. Gunderson. 18-9, and they're, for the 3rd time in set 3, the Grovers have doubled up on the Squirrels. It'll be Natalia Kellerman with the serve. I think they call her Natty for short, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Kellerman with the dig out. Back set. Johnson sends it over. Boer with the set. McKinnon shoves it over. Kellerman makes contact. Roller keeps it alive. Bogart sends it over. Adelman, Richter, back set. Boer dug out nicely there by Morgan Niemiller. Grover send it back over to the Squirrels. Boer will set it up again. This time McKinnon blocked at the net. And the Squirrels keep it alive. Sent over in 2. And the Squirrels keep it alive again. Roller makes contact. Niemiller setting it up. Madeline Nelson gets the kill. And the Grover fans are pumped up. 19-9. It's a 10-point lead for Oak Grove. Madeline Nelson, 12 kills, 2 blocks, no aces. Kellerman with the serve out of bounds. 19-10. Oak Grove with 3 service errors here in this set, but they have no other errors or violations up to this point. Knock on wood, and there's the first attack error. I couldn't knock on the wood quick enough on that one. 19-11. Roller gets low to make first contact. They'll set up for Bogart, and Bogart will not get the kill. The Grovers will get the volley back. Kellen Johnson sends it over from the near pin. Down for the kill. I believe that's 10. Nope, make it 11 for Johnson. 20-11. So maybe this one will go to a set 4. Boer sends it over, dug out by 9 Miller. Now Roller sends it over to Bogart, who shoves it over from the 10-foot line. McKinnon to Richter, Gromish near side, out of bounds, 21-11. Roller will have the serve. Adelman makes first contact. Richter with the set. Johnson sends it over. Johnson will get the kill. (21-12). Roller sends it back over. Richter, Boer, back over in 2. Kellerman digs it out. Sent over to the Squirrels. Richter backpedals to her bench, sends it back in play, back over to the Grovers. 9 Miller with the set. Bogart down inside the line. Bogart gets the kill. 22-12. That's 5 kills and a block for Julia Bogart. 22-12, and the Grovers get the serve back. It'll be Kellen Johnson with the serve. And that one out of bounds. It looked to appear to drop inside the line, but the far side official said it went out. 23-12, Grovers 2 points away from getting a set and preventing the sweep. Adelman will set it up for Richter, will set it up for, I believe that was Gibson, who got blocked at the net by both Berg and Fornes. Fornes with another block. Fornes sends it back over. Fornes will get the kill. Set point for the Grovers. Kellen Johnson with the serve. Jump serve, middle of the service line, up and over. McKinnon makes first contact. Richter will bump it inside of the 10-foot line where Gromish will send it over. Berg will set it up middle of the net. Lauren Fornes and the Grovers prevent the sweep. It's 2-1 as they take it 25-12. And we head to set 4 with the Central Cass Squirrels leading 2-1. It's the first time I've heard that chant from Oak Grove at the many games I've been at over the few years. I like it. Two sets to one. Central Cass leads 27-25, 25-19, and then the Grovers come back and take it 25-12 in set 3. Do the Grovers have 2 more in them like that? That's what they will need if they want to get to that Region 1 championship game against Northern Cass. No net violations, no touch violations for the Grovers in set 3. They did have 3 service errors and 1 attack error. So they have 15 attack errors, 4 service errors, 2 net violations, and 5 touch violations through 3 sets of play. For the Central Cass Squirrels, 13 attack errors, 3 service errors, 1 net violation, 1 touch violation. Both of those net and touch violations, the one apiece, came back in the first set. They've had none since then. 3 aces for the Grovers, 3 aces for the Squirrels, 3 blocks for the Squirrels, and 2, 4, 6, 7 blocks for the Grovers. Most of those blocks came in set 3 there. $28 kills, according to my numbers, for the Central Cass Squirrels, and 15, 25, 35, 38, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44 kills for the Grovers through 3 sets of play. It's 2-1. We'll have a set 4 for sure, which is the set we're in right now. The question is, will we have a set 5? That's what we don't know at this point in time. Central Cass leads 2 sets to 1. Richter will have the serve. Serve is over. Gunderson sends it back over. Richter to Boer to McKinnon. Back over. Roller. Nymiller. Nelson. Out of bounds. Attack error number 16 for the Grovers. And it's 1-0 Central Cass. Serve is over, and here's the bump set to Gunderson on the near pin. Set up by Richter for McKinnon, far pin. Dug out there by the Grovers. That was Bogart who dug it out. Now Gunderson sends it back over and down for the kill. J.C. Gunderson makes it 1-1. Morgan Nymiller will have the serve for Oak Grove. Nymiller's serve is over. First contact is made. Richter with the set over to McKinnon. Far pin, pushes it over. Grovers keep it alive. Roller on the bump set, second touch. Gunderson near pin, sends it over. A high one, touched by Gromish. Now the bump set for McKinnon, who shoves it over. Knee sliding dig by Nymiller. Roller on the second touch. Back over to Kellen Johnson. Adelman on the second touch. Boer, free ball back to the Grovers. 2 touches, back over to the Squirrels. McKinnon blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Back set for Boer. Near pin. Sent over. Dug out by Nymiller. Roller with a set to Johnson. Sent back over to the Grovers in 1 or 2 touches. I couldn't keep count there. Gunderson powers it down. And somehow the Squirrels get it back over. Squirrels will keep it alive once again. Colby Johnson sends it over. Here's the set. Sent over by Johnson. Squirrels keep it alive. Bump set over. Roller makes contact. Touched over in 2 there by, that was Nymiller. Point Grovers, 2-1. Nymiller will have the serve. Serve is over. Boer makes first contact. Richter will set it up middle of the net. Colby Johnson. Roller dives, and they will not get it over. Just needed a little bit more on that hit, on that touch on the ball there, but it'll be 2-2 as a result. Free ball back to the Squirrels. Adelman to Richter to Gromish. Gromish for the kill. Downward projection. Too much of an angle there for Roller to get under it and keep it alive, and the point goes to the Squirrels. They lead 3-2 now. Sent over. Richter to Boer to Gromish. Far side. Roller will dig it out. Madeline Nelson will get the kill. All these sets have started out like that. You know, I think it gets like 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, and then one of the 2 teams starts to sneak away with it. So we'll see which team that happens to be this time around. It's an ace for Natalia Kellerman, excuse me. Her second one. And 4-3. Grovers take the lead. Both teams have 2 timeouts here. Central Cass leads the match 2-1. Here's the set. Johnson. Dug out. Kellerman hits the basketball hoop, and Roller will get it back to Kellerman, and Kellerman will get it back over to the Squirrels. It'll be set up for, that is Gromish, and Gromish will get the kill. Tied at 4-4. Colby Johnson standing serve, middle of the service line. Kellerman makes first contact, set by Nymiller for Bogart, near pin, and got it down for the kill. 5-4, Oak Grove has the lead. Mandarola will have the serve. Oak Grove, serve is over. Adelman digs it out. Set up for Gibson, and that was a net violation, I believe, on Oak Grove. As a result, we're tied at 5. Lexi Brewer will have the serve. I believe that was Kellerman who made first contact. Miller for Bogart. Bogart dug out. No, Bogart will get the kill. 6-5 now. Serve is over. McKinnon makes first contact. Richter with the set. Gromish sends it over from the far side 10-foot line. And now Kellerman hits the tape. It'll be a point for Central Cass. We're tied at 6. That's another attacking error. They're up to 18 now here for Oak Grove. 15 through the first 3 sets. Kellerman, that's Berg, setting it up for Bogart. Sends it over. Bogart gets it down for the kill. 7-6 Oak Grove. They're hanging on. They need to hang on for plenty of more points here, as they need to rattle off 3 sets. They've already got one of those 3 sets here. And now McKinnon will go up for the attack. It'll be dug out there by Bogart. Berg will set it over to, I believe that was Gunderson here on the near side. And going down with the kill is Gibson. 7-7. That'll put the serve into the hands of Adelman for the Central Cass Squirrels. Still waiting on Region 6 to find out who's going to the championship in that one. 1 and 6 are the only ones we don't know about. That one goes out of bounds. 8-7 Squirrels take the lead. Over, and was it tipped? It was not. Adelman will continue on the serve. That one goes into the net. It's 9-8. Grovers will get the serve back. They'll blow into the hands of Lauren Fornes, and they'll look to tie this one up. Serve is over. Richter sends it back over in 2. Berg with the set. Madeline Nelson. Adelman digs it out. Richter with the set. McKinnon far pin. Out of bounds. We're tied at 9. 14 attack errors now for Central Cass compared to 19 for the Grovers. Oak Grove will have the serve. Serve from Fornes is over, and Colby Johnson saves the ace. Berg with the set. Gunderson near pin. Got it down in bounds. Gunderson with the point. Oak Grove takes the 10-9 lead. Fornes serves it up again. Adelman will make first contact. Richter will set it up there for Colby Johnson. Far side pin. Dug out there by Bogart. Set by Madeline Nelson. Gunderson dug out by Adelman. Richter with the set. McKinnon far side pin for the kill. Richter with the serve from the middle of the net. First touch there by, that was Kellen Johnson. Gromish for McKinnon, bumps it over. Johnson for Berg from Madeline Nelson, dug out by Gromish. McKinnon, now they're going to call a lift. A touch violation on Central Cass gives Oak Grove the lead, 11-10. Serve will go into the hands of Morgan Niemiller. Adelman makes first contact. Richter will set it up for McKinnon just in front of the 10-foot line, and the Grovers keep it alive. They'll send the free ball back over to the Squirrels. It'll result actually in a kill for Kellen Johnson, as the Squirrels can't handle that free ball. Now the Grovers take a 2-point lead, 12-10. Miller with the serve. It's up and over. First contact is made. Richter sets it up for McKinnon. Far side. Roller digs it out. Now there's the bump set. Gunderson near side. Pin down. Out of bounds. Point Squirrels, 12-11. So I'll put McKinnon on the serve. Standing serve, middle of the service line. First contact made there by Roller. Bogart sets up Madeline Nelson. Squirrels keep it alive. Here comes Gromish. Out of bounds. Was it tipped? It was. Gromish gets the kill. That ties us up at 12. I have Gromish down for 10 kills, and the scoreboard reflects that. Bump set near side. Kellen Johnson attack into the net. And 13-12 lead for Central Cass. 20 attack errors now for Oak Grove. Serve is over and out of bounds. Nice job there as Bogart just barely got out of the way, and had she not gotten out of the way, it would have been an ace for Central Cass. But as a result, we're tied at 13. Goes into the books as a service error for the Squirrels. They have 5 now. 1 in set 1, none in set 2, 2 in set 3, and 2 in set 4. Colby Johnson pushes it back over. Kellerman makes first contact. Now the set there for Bogart near pin, and she got the kill. Kellerman's serve is up and over and down for an ace. Apologize for the delay on that there. I'm getting a little tired, and I took a yawn on Kellerman's serve. 15-13. I'm not really tired. I don't know. A yawn means you're tired, right? I don't know. Kellerman will bump it up. Here's the set by Miller for Bogart, dug out by Adelman, and Richter will set it up for Gromish. Roller will dig it out. Miller with the set. Bogart near side, kept alive by Richter for the Squirrels. Gromish far side, kept alive by Bogart. Miller sends it back over. Richter with the set. Back pin, Boer. And now Kellerman will set it up far side. Kellen Johnson, tack error into the net, and it's 15-14. The Squirrels are back within 1. Colby Johnson will try and tie it up. And she will. Johnson matches her jersey number with the scoreboard, and we're tied at 15. Johnson serve up and over. Roller makes first contact. Here's the set by Miller for Nelson, and that one doesn't go over the net. Results in a touch violation for Oak Grove. Gives the Squirrels the 1-point lead, 16-15. Colby Johnson will continue on the serve for Central Cass. And that serve hits the tape as it goes over, and it's an ace for Colby Johnson. And now the Squirrels take a 2-point lead, 17-15. Both teams have both of their timeouts remaining. Roller to Miller to Bogart. Bogart got the kill. 17-16. Amanda Roller will have a serve for Oak Grove. That serve is over. Adelman, no! It hit her in the... It's going to be called as a lift. It'll be an ace for Roller. We're tied at 17. That one hit Adelman, bounced off her chest and up into her chin. They called her for a lift. Gromish tried to send it over, but it goes into the net. Now Oak Grove regains the lead at 18-17. Roller will continue on the serve for Oak Grove. Amanda's serve is up and over for the Grovers. First contact made there by Boer. Richter will set it up there for Gromish. Dug out by Kellerman. One touch back to the Squirrels. They'll go back on the attack. Back set from Richter to Boer. Now on the second touch, Kellerman will send it over to Johnson, or Adelman will dig it out. Richter will set it up for Gromish. Far pin, blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Back set, this time pushed over by Boer. Kellerman makes first contact. Set by Miller for Bogart near pin. One touch back over to the Grovers. Kellerman on the second touch, bumps it. 10-foot line sent over there by Johnson. And now Gromish sends it back over. Roller makes first contact. Miller with the set. and I think on the near side, it was Julia Bogart. Central Cass takes the timeout, and Region 8 is official. It will be our Deemers out of Minot versus Lewis and Clark. So that means the only one remaining is this one right here, Region 1. Regions 2 through 7 are in, and we're just waiting on Region 1 now. (19-17). The Grovers have the lead, and the Squirrels take the timeout. They have one remaining. Grovers will have both of theirs remaining. So just to catch you up, Region 1, undecided. Region 2, Thompson versus Mayport CG. Region 3, Napoleon versus Oaks. Region 4, Langdon versus North Star. Region 5, Center Stanton versus Shiloh Christian. Region 6 is, check that. Region 6 is our Deemers, Lewis and Clark. Region 7 is Dickinson Trinity Bowman. Region 8 is Stanley and Kenmare. That leaves Region 1. Right now, it's going in favor of Central Cass, but Oak Grove making things interesting. And now, out of the timeout, Central Cass gets the point, and they're within one, 19-18. Serve from Boer is over. Serve from Boer is an ace. Maybe. Yes, it is. That ties us at 19. Boer at the serve once again. Roller will make first contact. Nymer will set it up there, middle of the net for Lauren Fornes. Richter on the second touch. They need to get over on that one, and they do. Roller dies, keeps it alive. And now sent over by Julia Bogart. Free ball for the Squirrels. Here's the set, middle of the net, sent over by Gibson. Roller keeps it alive, and now Bogart sends it back over to the Squirrels. Gromish back over to the Grovers. Kellerman, Nymiller, Bogart, Adelman, Richter, Gromish, Kellerman. Bogart will bump it back into play. From behind the 10-foot line, sending it over is Nymiller. Richter with the set. Gromish blocked at the net. Fornes and Johnson in on the block. (20-19). Oak Grove has the lead and the serve. It'll be Kellen Johnson on the serve for the Grovers. Slight jump serve, middle of the service line. Adelman makes first contact. Richter will set it up, middle of the net there. That is, I believe that was Greta Gibson who sent it over. And it was. Now they'll try for Gromish. They'll be dug out. Second touch by Roller over to Bogart. Bogart sends it over, and Richter will keep it alive. Gromish sends it over from just in front of the 10-foot line. Roller makes first contact. Berg sets it up, and Fornes sends it over. Adelman, Richter, Gripson, Roller, and that one, I don't think that one touched the ground, but they gave the point to the Squirrels. Tied at 20. Here's the set over to McKinnon. That one went into the net, and now the Grovers get the point back. So if there was any justice to be served, it was just served. Bogart will have the serve here for Oak Grove. Middle of the service line, serve is up and over. Boer makes first contact. Now Richter will set it up for Gibson. Roller will dig it out. Berg with the set. Gunderson with the kill. Serve from Bogart is over. Joust for it at the net. Oak Grove maybe got away with a net violation, and now they're going to call 4 touches. That is the case. Touch violation, Central Cass, 23-20. Bogart will continue on the serve, and a timeout, Central Cass. Central Cass will take their final timeout of the set. They trail by 3. Oak Grove 2 points away from sending it to a 5th set after trailing 2-0. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its community. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. Coming out of the Central Cass timeout, they trail by 3, 23-20. 7 of the 8 regions are set. And if Central Cass can rattle off 5 points here, we'll have all 8 regions set. Otherwise, it'll be a while. Richter with the back set, near side. Greta Gibson sends it over. Dug out by the Grovers. Berg will set it up near side. Gunderson dug out by Adelman. Richter sends it back into play. Boer sends it back over. And now Berg will set it up. Lauren Fornes will get the kill. And it's set point for Oak Grove. Julia Bogart's serve is over. McKinnon sends it back in. Free ball for the Grovers. They have a chance. Berg with the set. Gunderson. 2 touches back over. Roller. Berg. Fornes. Adelman. Fornes gets the kill. And the Grovers send it to a set 5. We are tied at 2 sets apiece. Heading into set 5. (25-20). So both teams will have 2 timeouts heading into set 5. We're all tied up at 2 sets apiece. Squirrels take the first 2 sets, 27-25 and 25-19. The Grovers take the next 2 sets, 25-12 and 25-20. 7 of the 8 regions are set. Region 6 will be Our Redeemers versus Lewis and Clark. Region 7 will be Dickinson Trinity versus Bowman. Region 2 will be Thompson versus Mayport CG. Region 4 will be Langdon versus North Star. Region 3 will be Napoleon versus Oaks. Region 5 will be Center Stanton versus Shiloh Christian. And Region 8 will be Stanley versus Kenmare. And Region 1 will be Northern Cass against either Oak Grove or Central Cass. First 1 to 15 or to win by 2 will meet the Jaguars in that Region 1 championship on Thursday night. The other team will face the Richland Colts for the 3rd place matchup here in Region 1. We will go to a set 5. Both of these matches tonight have gone to set 5, and, well, we said it towards the end of the Richland Northern Cass match that the bar was set pretty high for this one, but I would say that this one has met the expectations of that bar. We'll see how set 5 goes. Set 5 in the last one needed 19 points to decide a winner. And the Colts had the Jaguars on the ropes in set 3, 4, and 5 of that match. And now the Grovers have the Squirrels on the ropes in sets 3 and 4. Can they continue the pace here in set 5? We are ready to go. The winner of this one meets the Jaguars in the region championship game. Serve is over, and we're underway in set 5. Miller with the set. Natalie Nelson sends it over, dug out by Richter. Now Boer will set it up for McKinnon just in front of the 10-foot line. That will be dug out by the Grovers. Set up near side. Gunderson, tacked down. Grovers had the point. 1-0 Oak Grove. Here's the set. Gunderson again. Can she get it? No. Squirrels will keep it alive. Back set to Boer, near pin. Sent over, dug out there. Now Roller will make second touch. And they'll bump over the free ball back over to the Squirrels. Richter with the set. Colby Johnson, dug out by Roller. The set by Nymiller, middle of the net. Madeline Nelson comes back. Nelson gets the kill. I had a pen emergency, and I just got a new one. I appreciate the help there. Here's the set. And Boer will set it up for McKinnon, far side. Down for the kill. No, it stays alive. Now the whistle will blow. Point to the Squirrels. (2-1) as a result. And there's an ace. 2-2. The ace for McKinnon. Sent over there by Kellen Johnson. Now here's the set by Richter. Far side, Gromish into the net. Serve is over. Gromish. Now the back set from Richter to Boer, and Boer will get credit for the kill. We're tied at 3, and like I said, in the last couple sets, all these sets have been tied through about the 4th or 5th point before one of the teams starts to sneak away. 4-3. Colby Johnson will have the serve. It's up and over. That was Kellerman who made first contact. Back over to the Squirrels. Richter with the set. Gromish sends it over. Dug out by Bogart. Sent back over by Nelson. She gets the kill. Madeline Nelson with another one. And it is 4-4. Amanda Roller will have the serve for Oak Grove. Roller's serve is up and over for the Grovers. First contact made there by Boer. Richter with the set. Greta Gibson sends it over. Grovers keep it alive. Bogart from the near pin. Down inside the line. She got it. 5-4. Oak Grove has the lead. Roller with the serve. It's up and over. Richter with the set. Gromish blocked at the net. Whistle blows. Net violet. 4 touches. And it's 5-5. Boer with the serve. Roller makes first contact. Nymiller with the set to Bogart. Bogart sends it over. McKinnon keeps it alive. Now the bump by Richter. Over to Gromish. Sends it over. Grovers keep it alive. Nymiller for Lauren Fornitz. Blocked at the net. Who touched the net? It was Oak Grove, 4 touches. Nobody touched the net. Oak Grove with a touch violation, and it's 6-5 in favor of Central Cass now. Boer on the serve. Standing serve, middle of the service line, and the low serve, and the Grovers get it back. Free ball for the Squirrels, at least we think. Here's the set. It landed in bounds. Was it Johnson? I believe it was. No, it was Gibson. Gibson got the kill, and it's a 2-point lead for Central Cass, 7-5. Boer with the serve once again. Roller makes first contact. Nymiller with the set. Now here comes Bogart. Dug out by Adelman. Richter with the set. Over towards Gromish, but McKinnon gets there first. Now there's the back set. Far side. Johnson shoves it over, and the Squirrels will send it back. Roller. Here's Nymiller. Sending it back over in 2. Hits the tape as it comes over, and the Squirrels can out of bounds. 7-6. Grovers get the serve back. They're within 1. Kellen Johnson will have the serve from the middle of the service line. Adelman, Richter, back set. Gibson near pin. Roller digs it out. No, Gibson gets the kill. 8-6. Serve is over. Kellerman makes first contact. Now the setup for Bogart near pin. She got it. 8-7 off the kill by Bogart. Now the serve will go into her hands. Kellerman will come out. I believe it was Gunderson who came in off the bench for Oak Grove. Serve is over. Gromish over to McKinnon. McKinnon will bump over the free ball. Roller will send it in the direction of Berg. Set up for Gunderson near pin, and Gunderson gets the kill. We're tied at 8. Bogart serve over. Brewer makes first contact. Richter with the set to McKinnon, far side. Bogart will dig it out. Now here's the set from Berg. Lauren Fornes got it. 9-8. Oak Grove retakes the lead. Both teams have both of their timeouts. Set 5, and now one of them will take it. Who took it? I think I heard Central Cass took the timeout. So they'll have one remaining. Oak Grove will have 2. 9-8, tied at 2. 27-25 and 25-19, Squirrels in sets 1 and 2. 25-12, 25-20, Grovers in sets 3 and 4. And we are at 9-8 in favor of the Grovers here in set 5. First one to 15, or you got to win by 2. And we are familiar with that 2-point rule. I can't recall if that game yesterday looking at the stat sheets from yesterday, the Colts did defeat the Pirates 15-13 in set 5. So we only had one go beyond 15 in set 5, and that was the last one where it took 19 for the Jaguars to pick up the victory. Here's the set for McKinnon, blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Sending it over from the 10-foot line, the free ball for the Grovers. Berg sets up Gunderson, dug out by Adelman. McKinnon will bump it. Sent over from behind the 10-foot line by, I think that was, no, that wasn't Richter. I'm not sure who that was. That was Gromish. Gromish will make contact on it. Now McKinnon will send it back over. Roller makes first contact. Berg sets it up. Gunderson near side sends it over. Knee sliding dig there by Boer. Sent over by McKinnon. Dug out by the Grovers. Berg with the set. Fornes, middle of the net. Hits the tape as it comes over. Boer will send it back into play. Richter sends it back to the Grovers. Berg will set it up for Gunderson once again, but it comes out of bounds. Point Squirrels, 9-9. Adelman will dig that one out. Now Richter will set it up. Kobe Johnson in the middle of the net. Tipped by a trio of Grovers, and Kobe Johnson will get the kill. And that gives the Squirrels the lead back at 10-9. Once again, Grovers have both of their timeouts. Squirrels are down to 1. Adelman will have the serve. Standing serve from the middle of the service line. Dug out there by, that was Kellen Johnson. Sent back over by Fornes, but out of bounds. 11-9, and now Oak Grove, I think, just took a timeout, I think. Scoreboard shows 1 for each team, so that would indeed be the case. So now 1 timeout remaining for each squad, and we'll be back after this. Northern Cass School District knows it can only achieve greatness when it partners with its communities. Northern Cass would like to thank their founding partners for their generous sponsorship of the scoreboards in our gymnasium. Arthur Companies, Dakota Heritage Bank, Northern Cass Booster Club, and Bank North have chosen greatness within their organizations and have given back to the communities in our district. Northern Cass thanks their founding partners as they continue their journey towards greatness. Both teams have 1 timeout as we come out of the Oak Grove timeout. 7 of the 8 regions are set for the title matches. We're still waiting on this one. Oak Grove fell behind 2-0. They've battled back, and they've tied it up at 2 sets apiece. Right now, the Squirrels lead 11-9, and Adelman will have the standing serve from the middle of the service line. It's up and over. And Berg will set it up here for Gunderson on the near pin, but the attack goes into the net. And it's a 3-point lead for the Squirrels, and now the Grovers are in danger. 24 attack errors in the match, according to my numbers here for the Grovers. Berg will set it up for Fornes. Fornes gets the point. 12-10, the Grovers get the serve back, trailing by 2. Standing serve from Fornes. Richter with the set. Johnson, middle of the net, sends it over. Fornes keeps it alive. Now the bump set over to Gunderson. She sends it over on the right side of the antenna. And now McKinnon blocked at the net. Squirrels keep it alive. Richter, Adelman, they want a double touch. They're not going to get it. Berg, here comes Gunderson. Adelman tried to dig it out. One touch back over to the Grovers. Berg tried to send it over. 2, blocked by McKinnon. Did it land in bounds? It did. Grover fans not satisfied with that call. Not satisfied with the last 2 calls. 13-10. And Oak Grove will take their final timeout. So the Grovers are out of timeouts. Squirrels have 1 left. We're tied at 2-2 here in set 5. It's been a good one. The winner of this set will play the Jaguars in the Region 1 Championship. We already know the other 7 regions. Region 6 is our Redeemers and Lewis and Clark. Region 7 is Dickinson, Trinity, and Bowman. Region 2 is Thompson and Mayport CG. Region 4 is Langdon and North Star. Region 3 is Napoleon and Oaks. Region 5 is Center Stanton and Shiloh Christian. And Region 8 is Stanley and Kenmare. And the only team I'm cheering for is Shiloh Christian. That's my former high school. Congrats to the Skyhawks from a former Skyhawk. There's a kill by Madeline Nelson, and it's a 2-point game. Grovers are still in it. Serve is over. Richter with the set. Colby Johnson going up, middle of the net, dug out there by the Grovers. Here's J.C. Gunderson, near side pin. Richter will set it up for McKinnon. McKinnon pushes it over and down, and the Central Cass Squirrels are a point away from the region championship game. Match point for Central Cass. McKinnon on the kill. And McKinnon on the serve. Roller. Adelman will dig it out. Here's Richter. Boer with the winning chance, and no, Grovers will keep it alive. Sending it back over. Adelman will dig it out. Here's Richter with the set. Can Gromish get it? No, she's blocked at the net. Send it back over. Roller, Nymiller, Madeline Nelson, down for the point. 14-12. Once again, you got to win by 2. But the Grovers' backs are still against the wall. They have been pinned into a corner, and they need to battle out of it. They battled out of a 2-0 deficit. We'll see if they can battle out of a 2-point deficit. Colby Johnson dug out there by Roller. Now Nymiller with the set. Madeline Nelson sends it over, and the Squirrels send the free ball back over to the Grovers. Kellerman, and now Bogart sends it over. Dug out by Adelman. Here's the set by Richter for Gromish. No, dug out by Kellerman. And now Bogart on the attack. She got it. 14-13. Central Cass will take their final timeout. And what a match. What a match. That's all I really can say right now is what a match. We had, what a day here, semifinal round. First one goes to 5 sets. This one goes to 5 sets. And it's only a 1-point difference. Oak Grove has had to battle in this one, and their biggest battle is right now. Can they tie it up? If they do, we have to go to some bonus volleyball. Kellerman on the serve from the near side of the service line. That serve is up and over. Sent it back over. Grovers keep it alive, and they can't get it over, and the Central Cass Squirrels will meet the Northern Cass Jaguars in the Region 1 Championship. They defeat the Oak Grove Grovers 15-13, and what a match. Central Cass waiting for the Grovers to meet them at the net. Grovers need a group hug here to recuperate. You can see a couple of sad faces there on the Grovers, and what a match. What a match. Well, Central Cass was at the state tournament last year. They'll need to get by their rivals of the north, Northern Cass, in order to see the state tournament for back-to-back years. But Northern Cass isn't going to make that one easy by any means. Your final score, CC, Central Cass wins 3-2, 15-13 in set 5 over the Grovers. And let's add up the numbers here really quick. Almost done finishing up adding up the numbers here. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 58, 61, 62, 63, 64, 68. All right. So with that wraps up all the numbers. So for Oak Grove, 24 attack errors, 5 service errors, 3 net violations, 11 touch violations. For the Central Cass Squirrels, 17 attack errors, 5 service errors, 1 net violation, 3 touch violations. Central Cass, 6 aces, 4 blocks, 38 kills. Oak Grove, 6 aces, 9 blocks, 68 kills, but it wasn't enough to knock off the Squirrels. And it'll be Central Cass and Northern Cass. So rivalry that it's been on for years and years and years, and that'll be the Region 1 Championship. Oak Grove will face Richland in the 3rd place game tomorrow. That will, or not tomorrow, but on Thursday. That'll be at about 6:30 p.m. with the championship match to follow. It should be a great one here. I expect it to be a packed house, and that will certainly more than likely be the case, especially considering the teams that are in there. It seems like a mirrored image of the basketball tournament, at least for Oak Grove and Richland. I think they met in the 3rd place game last year or 2 years ago. I can't remember, one of the two. I know Richland went on to win that game, and Oak Grove, just a hot team, and they just seem to come up short in those big games that matter, and that's nothing negative towards the Oak Grove Grovers, just a pattern, and you know, maybe next year. Oak Grove has been in the Region 1 Championship, I believe, 3 years in a row now, and they've fallen in all 3 of those. Kindred, Central Cass, and then, well, they won't be in the Region 1 Championship this year, but they got knocked out by Central Cass in the semifinal. And that'll set us up. So once again, one more time, your region championship matches look like this. Region 1 will be Northern Cass, Central Cass. Region 2 will be Thompson, Mayport, CG. Region 3 will be Napoleon, Gackle, Streeter, and Oaks. Region 4 will be Langdon area, Edmore, Munich, and North Star. Region 5 will be Center, Stanton, and Shiloh Christian. Region 6 will be Our Redeemers and Lewis and Clark. Region 7 will be Dickinson, Trinity, and Bowman. And Region 8 will be Stanley and Kenmare. Your final score, one more time. Central Cass wins 3-2, 27-25, 25-19, 12-25, 20-25, and 15-13 in set 5. Have a great night. If you are traveling home, make sure you put on your seatbelt, maybe slow down a little bit. roads are pretty bad out there, according to some of the reports that I have gotten in over the broadcast here. Thanks so much. We'll be back Thursday, approximately 6 o'clock, for the third place match with the Region 1 Championship to follow right here on Polar Communications Channel 79 Jaguar Vision and online at Jaguars Online. Mike Mason saying have a great night. We'll talk to you Thursday.